Hello, hello, hello. We're trying out a new camera tonight. I hope this microphone is picking up because I did not test it. And we're trying out some new lighting. So we're going to see how this one works. I think this camera is a lot brighter than the other. However, it's showing that I was outside playing in I think I was in some poison ivy earlier. And, you know, I rubbed it on me somewhere probably. I think I rubbed my face too much. But anywho, I'll heal. Plus, this ain't about how good I look anyway. It's about the information I'm gonna give you. So that's not for you. Want to touch base with you about two things. One, guys, you got to get your shit together. Seriously. Pointing fingers, yes. Pull your pants up. That's one. I'm sure you've heard it before. And two, it's time to start protecting the ladies. And what I mean by protecting the ladies, I mean guys who know guys are doing wrong. It's time for you to say something. Men need to protect these ladies. I'm seeing too many men out here saying nothing when something wrong is happening. I'm seeing way too many men silent when they're in a conversation with crazy going on. Now, unless you were part of the crazy, say something. But it seems like you get on my side when I say something about the crazy that's being talked about. But you didn't say anything until I showed up. So what's going on? Get some sex, boys. Protect these ladies. Tell them dudes, quit acting a fool. No, that's not how you treat a girl. No, that's not how you act. Open the door for her. And the lady who don't want you to open the door, tell her to shut up and get out the way. This is how you do things. This is how you behave. And if she don't want you to open the door for her, but tell her I ain't cutting the grass either. I ain't changing them tires. I ain't fixing. You want to be a man, ladies? Come on out here and help me put this pole up and get this electricity back on. How about that? Come out here and help me dig this ditch. Come do that. Come on out here and help me change the heads on this damn motor. Come on. I know it's some of y'all who say I can do it. Well, damn it, get out here and help me do it. Or stand out the way as I open your door. Allow me to be a gentleman, because your sons are not. They are not. You're not teaching them anything as a single mother. Yes, I said it. Dad's not home. So dad can't teach him how to open a door for a lady. Dad can't teach him anything if he's not at home. He's pretty much a deadbeat, as you like to call him. However, he's not there as a deadbeat. So who's raising the child? You are. So if you're raising a child and the children are hopeless, who's teaching them to be hopeless? You are, ladies. Now, guys, you don't get off that easy either. Because for one, treat the ladies better. Quit lying to them. It's a lot that we can go into as far as how men have been separated from the families. They have been broken down to basically nothing, where they don't have a whole lot to say in the house anymore. I've had too many men come and tell me I lost that fight. I don't get to tell them anything about how the kids dress or behave. And in order to keep the peace in the house, he just says nothing. Is that how you really think a man should be? But he already knows all she has to do is say, get out, and he's out. It's not like the court cares about us. And that goes on. That's not a color thing either. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of different men from a lot of different races and a lot of different backgrounds. They feel the same way. Ladies, the law is on your side. You're saying that women need to rise up. Rise up to where? You already own us. You own the houses. Now, if you're talking about in politics, then I'll agree with you. I'd rather you have the majority of the leadership in politics because I think you would actually take care of the people. However, when it comes to the household, a man needs to be in charge. Discipline is needed. Discipline for the kids and discipline for us. The adults need discipline. A lot of us do. None of us are immune from discipline. Accountability is something that's missing in every household. So you ask yourself, who's responsible for keeping people accountable? Well, normally it's dad. Mom always say, wait till your dad to get home. And dad to come home. He doesn't ask questions to the kids. He asks mom what happened. And then what? He go in there and start whooping butt. He don't come in there and talk to the kids and say, did you do it? Which your mama said, mm-mm. He said, you mess with the queen. King is here to beat ass. And everybody feared dad because fear of the father is the beginning of wisdom. I said it. So knowing that the so-called powers that be, but they infiltrated selves, ridiculous. That's a whole nother video, that ridiculousness. But they know that if we destroy the family by removing dad, then we can pretty much do whatever we want to in politics, because every child coming after that will be so soft, they will not fight back and push back. And that's what we have right now. Logic tells me we need to make some changes in how we approach anything that we try to do with our government. And what logic has told me is it's better if you can leave the government out of anything you want to do. They have too much paperwork, too many lies, too much deceit. Lies and deceit, kind of the same thing, a little bit. Lying, deceitful selves, mismanagements of money. They alcohol drinking leaders, and that in itself goes against what they claim. They some Bible people here in America. That goes against your Bible. Check it out, Proverbs 31. Read the top part, not the bottom. We're not talking about a virtuous woman. We're talking about up here at the top where it says leaders, kings, and princes. Read that part, and it'll tell you what will happen if your leaders are drinking. They're gonna neglect you. So don't be surprised when they spending trillions of dollars on the military, and we have homeless veterans underneath the bridge. So that's your leadership. Let's hurry up and approve this military budget. We got a homeless initiative we need to get signed, but we need to run that through 16 committees for 16 years and do nothing about it. Oh, we did do something. We built a couple of houses. We built a few of them just for TV so that you would be happy. Now, if they spent the type of money on the military, if they spent the type of money, half the money on homeless problems, it wouldn't even be a problem. Take half of the military budget. And who are we fighting again? Oh, we just got hacked to death. So don't tell me we fighting cyber wars. We're not fighting anything. They fighting us. And I'm not attacking the president and what he said. I'm saying, dude, seriously, that's your strategy? Attack them back cyberly? Woo, woo, woo. You've probably been doing it, and that's probably why they're hitting us. You know, it's always the details they leave out. And don't forget, I hadn't seen any news from anywhere else. So world news is not world news, just so we clear. It sounds good, but it's not world news. It's just right around the corner news. And we're going to mention some of the things in the world. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I just know I'm supposed to be practicing so that I can get this together. I do want to send a shout out to all the people who start following me this morning and yesterday. I don't know who all of y'all are, but thank you. I'm really happy about that. I'm like, I got 15 today. Was that from the video yesterday? Maybe, I don't know, but hey, thank you guys. And I hope going forward, we will have a great conversation about what we need to do to make some of the changes. I am not going to be on here talking about my plan. As I said, I have t-shirts, I got some masks, and I do have a plan to save the world. It's all for sale. UAPHM.com, UAPHM.com. Again, it was gonna be for free, but then I started reading and doing some more research, and it said that if you give people things for free, they treat them with that same value. So if you charge them nothing, then they treat it as if it's worth nothing. So I had to make some changes to make you appreciate things. Trust me, it wasn't my idea. It made sense. You have to appreciate it. So you're going to have to pay for it. I'm not charging you individually, but again, it's not free. So don't blame me. It's only $1 per person. That's cheap. Can't beat that. $1. I like the way that water is in the chest like that though. We're gonna keep some water springs. But I didn't have a lot to talk about again. I just wanted to get on here and do something. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this, but I might. I did see some solar weather today. The solar weather was missing data, which is always good when you know you're in the beginnings of a new solar cycle, which means we're going to have an increase in solar flares in the next couple of years. It's already popping off pretty good. The thing that concerns me is we have Jupiter and Saturn really close to each other, moving closer to Neptune. So we have three gas giants pulling on one side of the sun. And guess where we're headed? In that alignment. Now, I could be off a little bit, but since the solar flares are coming from both sides of the sun, I want you to think about something like water. And you have water being pulled to this side. Well, it's not gonna stay there. It'll pull and then it'll come back a little bit. It'll pull and it'll come back. So it creates this kind of wave thing, right? And that's because of the gravity pulling. It can't pull it and keep it, but it is tugging. So I'm seeing solar flares popping out the left. I'm seeing solar flares popping out the right. And that makes sense to me because the sun is plasma, kind of like a liquidy, juicy thingamajigam that is extremely hot. So you got the pull flares, pop back flares, and that constant motion, which is inside of the sun, is creating those flares, in my opinion. And we're moving around to that side where those flares are coming out. We should be approaching there around July the 27th from my calculations, putting us close enough to start feeling the effects of the flares that are being produced due to that planet alignment or closeness of planets rather. So again, not real sure about how that is going to affect us. It should give us some really nice auroras. I remember one year we had auroras that came all the way down to the Great Lakes, and we may get some that like that this year. I know we should have some increases in solar flares coming up. We got a sunspot coming from the north, and a huge sunspot that stretches from central sun all the way down to the southern pole. So that should be interesting in the next few days. Not trying to nerd you up all the way, but it is something you want to keep track of or start to monitor, because as the solar flares and solar activity increases, we will also have increases in earthquakes, very possible adjustments in our atmosphere as far as heat and cold weather. So just some things you want to think about when I told you last night. The planet is alive. It is like that tree. Oops, that tree, you chop it off, it's going to grow another extension, just like these hairs. Yes, we can kill them at the roots. You can kill your hairs at the roots. You can kill your hairs at the root, and they won't grow back. Just like if you kill that tree at the root, it won't grow back. So as I tried to explain, and I know a lot of people don't believe it, but there's a whole lot of difference in what we perceive as consciousness and being alive and what the Creator has created and actually is alive. Our small understanding of the universe is one of those grains of sand on that beach. We don't know nothing. Our visible universe is like this big on a star chart of the entire sky. We don't have any idea what we're talking about half the time. It's best guess. And so use a little bit of best guess to start caring about the planet you're riding on, because she is alive. She is pissed, and she wants an apology. So I want to get your shit together. Start acting better. Just a suggestion. You don't have to do anything I suggest. Remember, you can do whatever you want to. You got free will. So, purchasing the perspective. I think I'm going to do another one in the morning. I'm kind of tired right now. So, I'm going to let this ride. And we're going to watch it over and see what's happening. Peace out. Love and light. Love each other. Take care of each other. Men, start caring more about the women. Pull your pants up. Ladies, put some clothes on. Start respecting your kids better. Let's be better parents this year. Love y'all. Take care. Talk to you later.